Good evening. I am the narrator, and welcome to my parlor. Tonight's topic is Back to Peshtigo. On my last video, I said Peshtigo would be back. It is already. I researched and found more information. Again, not much availed. Alas, this video will be short. Let us return to the fire. Again, the flames were so hot, boulders split, wheels and church bells melted. Folks and animals rushed to the river. Hypothermia claimed some, boiling water others. Dead fish covered the surface the next morning. The air was unfit to breathe, eyes fastened closed. Father Pernin said he thought the air was impregnated with an inflammable gas most destructive to human life. While fleeing his home, tiny globules of fire were flying around inside. In the following days, bodies were found intact, but the watches and change in their pockets had again melted. Nails laying out of the fire's path were nonetheless molten blobs. Teenager Helga Rockstead was running down the boardwalk. Her hair burst into flame and quickly engulfed her head. Her dress and body followed. Spontaneous human combustion is usually when someone bursts into flame internally. Like Jeannie Saffin in 1982, her father saw flames coming out of her mouth like a dragon. Helga's fire was external and its source was obvious. This case isn't paranormal, but seemed morbidly interesting. Witnesses from Outagamie, Brown, and Manitowoc counties reported seeing a demon boy riding a black stag with massive horns, spreading fire as he rode through the countryside. To me, this is the most interesting. The Peshtigo fire is famous, and this is the kind of beast that draws Forteans. I'm disappointed information is scarce. Maybe there's more and I need to keep looking. I wonder if this boy and the black balloon were somehow related, if they were the same entity in different forms or two different entities. Skeptics would dismiss it as a hallucination, yet multiple witnesses saw it. Maybe it was just a claim that was passed down and arrived at its present form through phone tag. The National Shrine of Our Lady of Good Help in Champion, Wisconsin, was host to the only American Marian apparition the Catholic Church recognizes. In 1859, Belgian Adele Brice saw a woman in white there. She identified herself as the Queen of Heaven and instructed her to pray sinners be converted. A shrine was built for her. 12 years later, during the fire, many locals sought refuge there. Adele led a procession with a Mary statue around the sanctuary, seeking her protection. Through the night, they sang hymns and prayed the rosary. The next morning, they stepped out to find everything around them destroyed. The land and other buildings were scorched. Even the fence was singed, but the grounds were intact. Today, this event is called the Miracle of the Fire. I quote, "To this day, many descendants of those whose lives were spared during the October 8, 1871 fire come to celebrate the miracle on its anniversary," the shrine's website says. October 8 continues to draw thousands from around the country to visit the shrine and join in all-night prayer into October 9th. The date historians believe marks the anniversary of Mary's last appearance to Adele. These anniversaries are celebrated yearly with the enrollment in the Co-Fraternity of the Most Holy Rosary, the historical reading of the Miracle of the Fire, a rosary procession with a Mary statue. An all-night adoration from 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. with the rosary is said on the hour, then the anniversary Mass for the apparition of Our Lady. The term Queen of Heaven appears in the Bible, though Mary is never identified as such. Then again, maybe Catholic theology does. I'm not Catholic. Marian apparitions aren't uncommon and overlap with UFO lore, but that is for a later video. Maybe she was something besides Mary, and was just interpreted as such through a Catholic lens. I don't know the connections, but the entity seemed to have helped. I wonder again of the black balloon and demon boy. Maybe different factions were battling each other. Maybe she didn't at first intend to intervene and only did so with supplication. Maybe had others done the same, they too would have been shielded. Wisconsin's very first official historical marker was dedicated in the Peshtigo Fire Cemetery on October 7, 1951, marking the 80th anniversary. 19 survivors attended. The oldest was 96. The Peshtigo Fire Museum is housed in what had been the first church built after the fire. Beside it is the mass grave. The sign says many interred are so completely consumed by the fire that one could not tell man from woman or child from adult. Many believe the museum is haunted. Visitors have heard ghostly speech, smelled smoke, and seen apparitions. There is a story of someone driving past, seeing phantom flames engulf the building, and calling the fire brigade. This is unlikely. It was built after the fire. I've been by the museum, but have never been inside, only walked or driven past. As always, if you have any information or insights, feel free to email me at tparish1@new.rr.com.